President Trump making some comments on tariffs and potential trade deals a short while ago. Eamon Javers has more for us. Eamon?
Hey there, Kelly. We're on the second day now of chasing this mystery of the White House trade talks with China or not. President Trump said in a Time magazine interview conducted Tuesday and released this morning that he has spoken to Chinese leader Xi Jinping. But he didn't say when or about what exactly. Now, the White House has said that the two men have not had trade negotiations directly at all. Here's how the president responded when asked about all this by reporters on the South Lawn of the White House this morning.
You spoke with President Xi. Have you spoken to him since the tariffs? When did you last speak?
I don't want to comment on that, but I've spoken to him many times, yeah. From Japan? From Japan, I'm getting along very well with Japan. We're very close to a deal.
Time magazine that President Xi called you. When did that happen and what did you discuss?
I'll let you know at the appropriate time. Let's see if we can make a deal.
So you see the president there declining to say when or where that conversation happened or what was said. Now, the president is on his way to Rome for the funeral of Pope Francis tomorrow. He said this week that several world leaders want to talk to him about trade while he's visiting, but the White House hasn't given us any indication of officially scheduled meetings so far. We'll wait for that and see if the president can do a little business on the sidelines of the funeral events that happen in Rome tomorrow. Kelly.
But the questions were getting at this idea that, okay, if the president says he's spoken to Xi, but the Chinese are saying no current negotiations are underway. Is that because there has been no direct conversation between the two of them since the recent tariff problems emerged?
Right. And the White House has told me that there were no direct conversations between Xi Jinping and Donald Trump. Right. So Caroline Leavitt, the White House press spokesman person, said earlier this week, rather, that the two men had not spoken directly about trade. Now we have the president himself saying the two men have spoken, but sort of being very coy about, when that conversation took place, what it was about. It's possible that Trump is referring here to, some kind of call in January when he took office that Xi Jinping might have made, something like, or even in the first term. He just says, I have spoken to him in past tense. So the White House is not clearing all this up. They want to leave it sort of ambiguous. Some officials are saying we're just going to let Trump be Trump here and let his statement stand.
Yeah. What is that, the pluperfect? What do they call it? Past pluperfect?
Going back to my middle school Latin to try to figure that out. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Eamon, stay right there.
Ex post facto.
Yeah.